Welcome, foolish mortals.
Paranormal Vlogs. I'm Magical Maiden, and today I have for you another spooktacular video. And I will have more pictures in water scrying. I call it water scrying, but it's not exactly water scrying, but they are living waters and spirits show up in them. And I have many other episodes with those, so if you haven't seen them, catch them now. Now I show them a few times. I show the original, the one that I made sharper and clearer and brighter, and then the ones that I outline and put arrows to. Some come out better than others. And I also tried something new with the video because I've noticed that while taking pictures, I see spirits and other entities in between the pictures that I'm missing. So I decided to take some videos and I went through it in slow motion. So I went through it in slow motion and I noticed that I can get more out of that. So I did some videos, at least three, not very long, and I went very slowly and then saved a snapshot of the ones that I did catch. So that's something new that I started. So I hope you enjoy these. Look closely, and if you miss it, go ahead and roll back. I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, what you're seeing now is it's a face. It looks like a man. You can see the collar. You can see their hands. You can see their shoulders. See it? I'm not sure if this is a man, but it looks like it. It's probably an interdimensional being or a man. I mean, it's hard to come in when you're coming through water from a different dimension. Okay, so this is a person, a woman, wearing a hat. You can see her dark hair with bangs, and she's waving. You can see her arm. I outlined it for you. And there I put arrows and labeled it so you can see, just in case some of you can't make it out. See, the face, the hat, the hair with bangs. She has dark hair with bangs. Her hand is out waving. They wave. They know they're taking selfies for me. They understand what I'm saying. Here's a face. It's kind of a long face to the right. You see it? You can make out the left eye better than the right, but you can see the nose, the nostrils, the mouth. It appears to have a beard, and it's leaning to the right. And now there's a face to the right with somebody wearing sunglasses. Sometimes they wear sunglasses because they can't manifest their eyes. And sometimes in life they wore sunglasses, so they're just appearing the way others might remember them. So they appear to be darker sunglasses. It's to the right. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Now this one's a face. You could see the right eye a little bit, but you could really see the left eyeball very clearly. This is probably some kind of interdimensional being or another entity. I invite all of them as long as they're good and positive, so they will come. This is a baby type of interdimensional being. See the feet, the hands. I had to rotate the picture so that you can really make it out. And you can see the face. I think it's cute. See the little face and hands? He's kind of waving, he or she. But you can see the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Okay, here is just a face. I'm not sure if this is a face of a person or of a dog, but it could be an interdimensional being because you can see the eyes and the nose and the mouth. Okay, so now this is two people in one shot. So the original, this one I made it a little sharper and clearer. Actually, there's like three faces. There's one to the right, there's one to the left, and above that there's another face. Above the boy's face, because there's a boy to the left, and above him there's a face, and to the right. I don't know if you're making that out. Sometimes they kind of crowd in the pot. But see that other person's face right above the boy to the left? So I kind of circled it. Okay, so here's another face. You can see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Can you see it? I like to outline it and put arrows and label it for you in case you can't make it out. Some people have no problem, other people don't see nothing. So this makes it easier for you. Okay, now this is a bunch of different things. So I've outlined them. There's like a skull face, and then another face, and then another face above that. That's why I put the different views of it all. And sometimes they kind of get out of the pot. Do you see that face at the lower part? Now here's a bigger face. Just one I have of this. You see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Can you see it? It's coming closer to you. You see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Okay, this is a girl's face, it appears to be anyway, kind of peeking up, and I outlined it for you. Now there's something else going on at the bottom, but I really can't make it out. So you can see the top of her face, a bit of her nose, and her mouth is kind of submerged. But it appears to be a woman to me. And you can see her eyebrows, the eyes. Okay, over here, I'm trying to make it out myself, but that's her again, the face. And she appeared, that's what was going on at the pot underneath her. There was another face below her. That face, that was below, when I couldn't make out what was going on. Okay, here is the face. You can barely see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. So I circled it for you. Sometimes that happens. Some come in clearer than others, and some don't come in that clear. Okay, so I outlined it and I made it a little bit clearer for you. Okay, this one I was trying to make out what it was. It was an odd shape. So to the left is a man's face. I can see his hair, his beard, his eyes, his nose. Arrows to it. To the right, I don't know what that is. I think it might be a dog's head. Sometimes, like I said, they take selfies with their pets, but you can clearly see the man's face to the left. Okay, this one I almost didn't catch and I overlooked it till I went through my pictures again. And you can clearly see the left eyeball. You can kind of see the right eye, but the nose and the mouth. This is the original. And then I made it sharper and clearer over here and brighter. So that's happens sometimes. And then I decided to put arrows and label it so if you couldn't make it out, you can see. And I outlined it here. You can clearly see that left eye. I can see the right eye, but not as good. Okay, this is a hand. I asked them to show me a hand. And you can clearly see, as I said, make it as clear as you can. And so they just gave me a hand with a thumb. You can see the thumb, the fingers, and it's coming close to see the thumb, the fingers. They usually do what I ask if they can do it. You might hear a little noise, but that's going to be my fan. I'm a little hot. Okay, this is a face. Now, this was off of a video. I mentioned that at the beginning that I've taken videos. You can kind of see her hand up top, the fingers, and that's a woman's face. So when I took the video, I went very slow. I took the slider and went frame by frame, and I actually caught things in there. So over here, I don't know if you're seeing what this is, and I'm going to zoom in closer. You can barely see the face. Okay, so here's another one. It's a little dark, I know, but I try my best to make it as clear as I can for you. Not all of them are going to be perfect. See the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, the mouth. Do you see it? Okay, over here, it's a woman's face. You could see her hands are on her face. You could see her left hand and her right hand. Her left hand is a little higher, and her mouth is open. You could see her hair. You could see her eyes, her eyebrows, her nose, her mouth, her teeth even. Can you see it? I put the original, then I show you the brighter one, then I show you the one with an outline and the arrows, and see it? Okay, this is a person, looks like a man, wearing sunglasses. You can even see the glasses in the middle part. You can see the nose and the lips. They seem to have big lips. And this is them closer. Do you see it? It took up my whole pot. And so sometimes, like I said, they like to wear sunglasses. If they wore sunglasses a lot in life, they're going to show you that. But sometimes they have a hard time manifesting their eyes, and so they don't really like to show it. So they wear sunglasses. All right, here's another face in a pot. You can see the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and a bit of a beard. And I outlined it for you so you can see it better. Sorry, when I zoom in, it mostly disappears, but that's basically it. Okay, here's another face. I see the eyes, and the nose appears to be like a, I don't know. It's a nose, and then the mouth is strange. Okay, so here is another face. I don't know if you're seeing it. Keep looking. I've circled the face. It looks like it's actually smoking a cigarette. I know that's bizarre, but now here it is. It's two eyes and nose. Okay, here's a cute alien or interdimensional being. Isn't he cute with his hands up on his head? His eyes, his nose, his mouth. He's very cute. He came in as clear as he possibly can. He may be like I don't know, some interdimensional being animal. Here's another face. I almost missed it, but then I saw the eyes, the nose is kind of under the cloudy part, and the mouth. You can clearly see the lips. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. I can't really make it out. Okay, here's another face. This might be a woman's face. You can see the hair is a bit longer. You can see the eyes, the nose, the mouth. I circled it for you, made it clearer and brighter. Okay, there's that woman again, the one that I caught in the video, off to the side. Here's another face. You see it? Okay, this one appears to be either, I don't know, I couldn't make it out really. It's either a cat's face or a baby's face, but you can see the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, and the mouth. I'm thinking it doesn't really look like a cat, but then it could be. It's definitely a face. Here's a side profile. You could see the nose and the eye and the eyebrow and the hair. Can you see it? I believe this to be a man, and it looks like a photograph actually. You can see his side profile perfectly. Do you see it again? Okay, this is a face with a hand to the left. You can see his fingernails on the top left, but the bottom right, it's his face. He appears to be, I don't know, some kind of tribal person. He has like some head thing on. He has a longer face, but you can see his jaw, his mouth, his nose, his eyes. Here's a face. You can see the eyes, the nose, the mouth. See it? It takes up the whole pot. Here it is again. You can see the right side better because the lighting in my kitchen, it's new from the way I used to do it, so I'm trying to find the correct lighting. Here's that woman's face again that I caught, with the hands on the side of her face and her mouth open. She came out as clear as she can possibly come out. She kind of was 3D out of the pot. Now this is a face, I don't know if you're going to make it. But it looks like a child's face, a baby's face. It's at the top left. It might be a little hard to see. It's easy to see this in a bigger screen, but I circled it. And there's something going on below, but I could not make it out. So this is a face to the left. Can you see it? I don't know what's going on to the right, but to the left you can see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth is open. See it? Here it is again. I circled it in case you didn't notice it. Okay, so that's all we have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video, probably coming soon. So make sure that you're subscribed and you click the notification bell. So thanks for watching, and remember to watch episodes 6 and 12 of my paranormal videos. Will show you how you can do this too. And I show you what to use. Bye.